Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to 2 Minute Tuesday. In this video, you're going to get updated mortgage rates, what's driving those rates, and whether or not you should lock or float that rate if you're already in the loan process. So let's get to it. Well, headlines, they're big this week. The June inflation report, it came in a lot cooler than expected. Consumer prices fell 0.4%, and that was well below what was expected. And core inflation, which strips out food and energy, it was basically flat. Now, shelter costs, which make up almost half of that core number, they only rose 0.1%. And that's a good sign that things are cooling off. But here's the catch. Oil just crossed $80 a barrel again. The U.S. reinstated the blockade in the Strait of Hormuz, kind of choking off the Iranian exports. And that's fresh inflation news that this report doesn't even capture yet. Now, on top of that, Fed Governor Waller came out pretty hawkish yesterday. He said that inflation's still too hot and the labor market's near max capacity, and the Fed needs to be ready to hike if things don't cool off so they don't repeat a 2021. So we've got a tug of war. We've got cooling inflation data pulling rates down while we've got rising oil prices and hawkish Fed talk pushing them right back up. So here's where mortgage rates fell per Mortgage News Daily. The 30-year fixed rate's at 6.7, the 15 years at 6.2. Now the 30-year FHA and VA are both at 6.25, and these are national averages that are dependent on credit score, down payment, your debt ratio, and more. So make sure you reach out today so we can see what you personally qualify for. Now for rate lock or float advice this week, we've moved from a locking position to a very carefully floating position, which basically means if you're working with a lender who isn't a certified mortgage advisor, or if you were pre-approved at your absolute max, it's probably worth locking. Now, oil prices and headlines, they could erase today's gains really fast, but if you're comfortable with some risk and you're working with the less than 5% of us that actually give rate lock or float advice, you could consider floating. Hey, that's all I've got for today. Please like and subscribe. It's what I'm currently living for. And if you're military, law enforcement, or a firefighter, or you love to support that hero community, ask me about the Home Foundation. We're working to make our heroes' lives a little bit more affordable. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week on 2 Minute Tuesday.